This morning. Lovely to see you here. Now, who's beaten me to it today? Goodness me. Holly, good morning. Roz, Glenda, Daryl. It's all right, I'm just catching up. Always who's come in. So lovely of you all to join me first thing in the morning on a Monday. I said to Kevin just before, looks nice and sunny out. We'll do the washing. The next second, what's happening? It's pouring. So, hi Leslie, how are you this morning? Here's Lorraine. Oh, Roz, you crack me up. Oh dear. Hi Kerry, how are you? Lovely to see you. My goodness. So, here we are, the second day of March. I don't know about March. The year's certainly marching on. So did everybody have a great weekend? Did anybody do anything interesting over the weekend? What did I do? Oh, I wasn't feeling well on Saturday, which is really odd for me. I get my aches and pains and stuff from my fibro, but I'm used to that. But yeah, not that. So, it was fine. I just didn't feel well. And then yesterday, what did I do yesterday? Oh, I was making cards for an order yesterday. And then my friend Sue rang me and she said, "You come into meditation?" And I thought, oh yeah, let's go to meditation. So I went to meditation, which was lovely, especially as it was impromptu. So we did that and yeah, played around with the singing bowls and did our meditation and played with the cards, and then yeah, came home to cook dinner. Hubby cooked some, I cooked some, so it wasn't too bad. Alrighty, hi Carol, how are you? Marlene, lovely to see you. Oh my goodness, so many of you on already. Okay, so I'm going to go straight. Will I go straight down to the desk? Just a reminder that today is the very last day that you can take up the offer of the stamp and positioner, and you get that free with your joining kit, which is $169 here in Australia. You get to choose $235 worth of product, and then you get the stamp and positioner absolutely free. Oh, please. Now it's asking me to see. Oh, I do want that, but I'm not going to do it now. Okay. Hello, Mum. How are you this morning? Good to see you. How are you feeling? Had a good day yesterday, and I was doing orders yesterday morning, which I've almost got finished. I've just got a couple of little bits to do. So all good. All right, I'm going to go straight down to the desk. So yes, as from tomorrow, the new, have I got the picture here? It's been a bit of a thing as to whether we can say stuff or whether we can't. And then I was listening to, I think it was Peggy Noe last night, and she was saying, yes, we can talk about all this stuff. So all good. All righty. If she may not answer you, Daryl, she doesn't type a great deal. So Mum, Daryl's left you a message. He said, how are you? Okay, let me go down to the desk. So there we are. That is the March product of the month. Okay, so we got a cute little rabbit, a cute little deer, and a goose is it a goose or a duck? It's got a bit of a long neck for a duck. But anyway, It says, happiest birthday wishes, especially for you, a little note of thanks. I will be showing you this because I'm actually not going to get that one. So I'm, basically not putting an order in this month. So we were talking about the new stamp pads. So they're going to be magnetic, slightly different to what we've got already. I believe they're going to be a little bit thinner and a tiny bit longer. The new colours coming in are hydrangea hue, peaceful pine, golden glow, crisp, I can't read my own writing, crisp cantaloupe and berry blush. So that's going to be interesting. They all seem to be quite muted colours. So hopefully that will be good. And yeah, as I said, the joining offer for the free Stampin' Positioner ends today. Absolutely fantastic tool. So there we go. That's all that done. So today I'm going to play a little bit with Shabby Chic. Although I got sent a picture yesterday, or a little thing, and I thought, oh, I want to do that too. So yeah. So this is what I've come up with. This is the one that I made myself to sort of go off of today. I'm hoping to do them sort of through the week. So a few different color schemes and what have you. So this one is the one I've put together. I'm going to do a similar one today. Oh, well, there you go. Daryl Mum's answered. Hi, Suzanne. How are you this morning? Lovely to see you. Yeah, so and I've even put a bow. Look, see, a bow. All right, this is what we're going to play with this morning. I have cut out quite a few pieces, so that is really good. It's a good start. I learned a couple of things with that one, so hopefully I can rectify it. I've been sat here making little envelopes. Look how cute. Cute little envelopes. You can make them so that they open and what have you, but I just like them as those are hopefully going to go with today's. All right, let me see. Let me move that out of the way because it shouldn't be there. Oh, goodness, get up, Lorraine, and you can do it. Right. Just make sure that I've got an 8-inch piece here, which I think I should have. Yep. So 8 inches by 5 3/4. I may cut the sizes down a little bit as I go, simply because it's Shabby Chic. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right. So let me fold this in half. So Shabby Chic is quite eclectic. For anyone who hasn't seen, oh, there it is. I couldn't find a bone folder there for a minute. So you can pretty much, it's a lot of little things put together to make it look nice. So, all right, now I need another piece. I don't need that piece. I need this. This is perfect for Shabby Chic, as is the ones, like you can use this. You could use that and that. So smaller print of some sort. Stripes and dots, most definitely. So yeah, I'm going to cut this at my normal first layer size, and then I'll see how I go. I think I will leave that at that size. So that's 5.5 by 3. And now this is directional. So we're going to do 5.5 this way. No, we're not. We're going to do 3 3/4. You wait, it'll be wrong. I always manage to get this wrong. 3 3/4 that way. Yep, that's right. Oh, Oh, I got it right. And 5.5 this way. So we'll take that little bit out. We'll keep that bit for later because you never know. That's going to sit straight on the front of there. Then I want a smaller piece of the plain paper. I'm using very vanilla. I'm not using white. I'm using very vanilla. So I'm going to cut this at 3.5 by 5.25. But I'll probably cut it down because I want some of this showing, and this won't allow for much of that. See, it's only allowing for a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1/4 inch off of there and 1/4 inch off of here. That then will sit there. It gives me a bit more of a border. Okay, so that's what I'm going with. Now I'll grab a piece of scrap paper because I'm actually going to scrap paper. That's scrap that I've already used. My goodness. Let's put a piece there. And so what I want to do is I'm going to do a bit of blending around the edge. Now, the one I did was too dark. I felt that it was too dark. So today I'm still using pecan pie, but I'm going a bit lighter. Sorry, what were you saying? When are the new online exclusives? I think it's tomorrow, Holly. Okay, so I just want to colour this up a little bit. If you notice with this one, I did it quite dark, and I don't think I want it quite that dark today. So, because I sort of lost a bit of the floral side of things. So I'm just going to do it that little bit lighter, but I want it dark right on that edge. Without it being, you can always add more. Hi Sue, how are you? All right, let me see if that's dark enough on there. What do you think? Do you think it's dark enough, or should I just do I'll just do a little bit more. Like I said, I just don't want it too dark. So I'm just whipping around the edge here. I think that'll do it. I really think that will do it. Right, it's now, because of that rain, it's gone extremely humid. Let's put the fan on. Okay, so that is what I've got so far. Then we're going to put this piece on the top. It also is going to be just a bit around the edge again. So I want to take a lot of it off before I start. There must have been a slight crease or something in that. It picks up everything when you do this, like it shows it up. And then Okay, so then that one's going to sit on there. And I think that's enough as well. Hi, Kim. How are you? Lovely to see you. Looks pretty. Thanks, Holly. All right, so let's put our scrubbly mess under the thing. So this is what we have so far. Now, what else do I want? I want this and I want this. So I am going to keep with this color because it suits it really well. So that is going to go across there. But what I want to do is I want to tear it. And because I've only got a thin piece, I'm tearing right near the edge. So if you tear towards you, you get a white edge. If you tear away from you, you don't, okay? And I thought the white edge would look good. So I'm going to do that both sides. Wild wheat, I don't have. What other colour did you suggest there, Roz? It reminds you of a soiled diamond. Sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have looked. Now I won't get that out of my mind. Oh, dear. All right. So I'm going to use that, and then I want to cut it. What do I want to cut off there? About 1/4 of an inch, I suppose. Let me cut that. And that is going to go across there. But then we also have a piece of this, which is going to go across. So I think I made the other piece about 1 inch, and I want it so that the stripes come downward. So I'm going to cut this to 1.5 inches, and then if I need to change it, I've got plenty of room. And I'm going to, let's cut it at 5 inches. I think that looks about as straight as a dog's hind leg. That does. Oh, it is. But I didn't do it at 1.5 inches. It's not straight. Didn't think it was. Anyway, let me go to 5 and I'll fix it up. That's too long anyway. So I'll do it at 1.25 inches, and that'll straighten it up. And I want how much off of it? About 1/2 inch. How are we going with that? That's about right. So let's put that together. So all I'm going to do is I did want to put a little bit of colour on this one, but not the other one. Dear, oh dear. I shall never look at this colour the same again. Look, you've frightened the colour now. It doesn't want to go on there. I think that'll probably do, will it? Yeah, that'll do. What's happened? What's happened? What was that? Oh no. Oh gosh, no. How awful. It's horrible when they roll in something that's not nice, isn't it? We had show dogs many, many years ago. Mum had show dogs. And in the UK, they have a dog show called Crufts. And Shandy, who was an elk hound, decided right before Mum was going to take him that he would roll in a dead rabbit. So that was the end of that. We did work it out, Daryl. It's all good. We all do that. Okay, so now I'm just going to pop this little piece across here like so. If I have to trim it off, and I probably will because there's a little bit left over there. So, and then I'm going to put this piece here, which is the piece that I tore. Get myself moving, I think. I'm going to pop this over the top here. All right, let me just chop that piece because it's going to annoy me until I do. There we go. I think that's okay. You're not going to see that edge anyway. So we're going to work with this on here like this. Now, what I did do, and I'm not sure which way I want this now. So I've got, this is my new favorite, like as if you haven't guessed already. This is my new favorite die. I absolutely love it. And then I found out today that you could do something else with it. What did I do? Yeah, if you put the one inside the other, you get one big one and one small one, which is rather cute as well. I haven't done that before. So what I did, when I did this the other day, so this is where I'm going to ask you what you think. Have I got a white one? Yes, I do. Hang on. I've got all colours of these. Love them. That one I'd have to go that way because I've just noticed it must have just been slightly off there. All right, so I thought about doing the, what colour is that? Beige, is it? Maybe? I don't know. That one with that in the middle so that it sort of works in with that, or I can go with the white with that in the middle. Crumb cake, I think it is actually. Did my restroom change? Oh, my restream? No, it was okay this morning, I think. You get fed up with them changing stuff, don't you? Okay, so we can do the white. Awesome, Kim. Oh, and that's great, Roz, that you're getting into the crafting a wee bit. So what do we think? Do we think, I'm going to put the 2 there. We're only going to use one of them, obviously. Oh, or are we? Um, so we can use the white with the crumb cake, or we can use the crumb cake with the stripe. No, she meant restream. Yeah. What happens? Restream is what we put our things through, and we can almost guarantee that something will go wrong. And they change it. You go in one day and it looks like one thing, and then you go in the next day and it looks some completely different. It's weird. And then you can't find stuff. Uh, Yours was all black instead of blue. Oh, the only thing that was different was when I went into to put the screen, the picture in picture, I got this like wispy white stuff. It looked like a scan. Yes, please do. Tell Avery that we said hi. All right, so let's have a little vote on this if we can. So we're going with the white and the plain center, or are we going with the crumb cake with the stripe center? We can't really do the white with the stripe center because that's cream, that very vanilla in there, and I haven't cut one with very vanilla. You like the one on the left, so you like that one, Daryl. Okie dokie, first in, best dressed. Let's do it. So I'll pop that there. It makes it different too from the one I did the other. So that is going to go on there like that. You can see, like, I've been cutting that many. I've got little bits. The one on the left, okay. Crumb cake with stripes. Great. Everybody's on the same page. Love it. I notice everybody's doing their swaps ready for on stage. That was us last year, Suzanne. We were trying to get our swaps done, weren't we? Let me put that on there because I haven't stuck that down yet. I thought I had. Oh, no, hang on. I better stick that down because that other piece overlaps a little bit. So I'm just going to pop that down on there. It is. It's a gorgeous die, isn't it? Hi, Debbie. I didn't see you come in. Absolutely love it. All right, so I'm just going to pop this down here like this. Straight would be good, Lorraine. Obviously, I'm not having a straight day. There we go. And now I'm going to pop this down. Just pop it down here like so. And then I'm going to put that in the center. I think that looks good because it actually comes in with that, doesn't it? That's cool. And when I did the one the other day, I thought that the center looked a wee bit bare. And I thought what I should have done was stamped on it, in the crumb cake as well. And I did just pop that little bird thing on there just to, but this looks much better with that sitting there like that. Alrighty, so now, oh, Can you hear that? That's my fans decided to muck around. So I've got my little envelope and I did it with, does that, you're going to annoy me, aren't you? Okay. I'll have to put up with it because it's too hot in here not to. So I've made these little envelopes, and what I can do is I can change that and I can have it as a little patterned envelope like that, which I quite like, or I can leave them with the stripes. So that one's stripes with just a little piece of that. This one's all stripes, and I've just turned this one inside out. Oh, you've got the bundle but haven't played with it yet? Oh, well, whatever that was in my fan, it's fixed itself. All right. So there will be a little envelope. So I might stick that down actually because I like this one this way. So I will stick it down. I have fun when I make envelopes. Stick that down. And stick that down. I've just got one that came on Friday because my order came on Friday with all my different cardstocks that I got because cardstock's heavy. Where is it? What have I done with it? I probably actually left it out in the other room. So this was the last one that I decided I was going to get, and it's called Framed All Round Around. So it's got some lovely sayings, sending wishes for the happiest birthday, thinking of you. May all the love and support that surrounds you help heal your heart, and our friendship is one of the happiest things I can think of. So it's got this little corner. It's only a stamp set. There's no dies. I think it was $35. But yeah, you've got the little corner. Then you've got these flowers that, and I just liked it and thought, it will suit with me for what I like to do. So I got that one, which I was quite pleased about. Now, I can either do large flowers again like this, or I can play around with some foliage, which I might have to put the fan off if I'm going to do this. What I do is if I'm worried because it's going the wrong way, I turn it upside down and then sort of go over the top of it so that it doesn't notice. So I could have something like that and then just pop these little flowers. This was one of my new colors. This was, what did I get? Calypso Coral. So I could sort of do something like that with just the little flowers. And then I've got a couple more that I could pop up here if necessary with a bit of greenery, maybe. The font is so fancy looking. In which one? In this one? In the new one, the one I've just got? Yes, there is going to be a price rise, Daryl. So what do we think? The little ones, or will I stamp some bigger ones? You like it like that? You think that looks pretty? Right. Cool. And then, see, I would probably pop a little envelope somewhere under there, like so. Then we'd have to fill this, but that's okay because what we can do is we can put a larger, can probably put a bit more greenery. Like my mum's there going, "Don't put any more on there." I can, I can just see it. And then perhaps do a bit more greenery. But I can chuck some flowers in there. Let's do it. Let's do it this way. Don't ask me to put that back exactly how I had it because I won't be able to. All right. So we'll just pop these in. And like I said, I put a couple going the other way underneath. All right. We'll pop these down. And I have found my little mat, and maybe I should be good and use it. Where is it? Oh, I found it. I said in there. Now I can't. Where's it gone this time? My goodness. Oh, there it is. On the desk. All right, let's do this. And I'll probably have to move it over the other side because I'm right-handed, not left-handed. And we'll get the little brush and off we'll go. All right, so we'll pop some of this down. Sentiment to the left, yes. Yes. Gosh, that's... And tweezers. There they are. Got a little bit on the front of that, but that's okay. So we'll sort of pop one heading out a little bit, I think. And then I'll do another one, but that's round the wrong way. But the thing is, I will probably be going over it. And by the time we've got some flowers and that on there, we're not going to notice. All right, I can always cut another couple of these. Gosh, that's putting it on really thick today. Normally it doesn't do that. It's probably me. Oh no, look what I've done. It's all right. That was on the back of my finger. I'll get rid of that. I'll put a flower there or do something. And then just pop another one in here like so. There we go. Can always put a bit more. So I think then we might be putting a flower down there, like so. And then we'll put these. They're so cute. Down the bottom in a little group. What have I got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That makes 9 altogether. Sort of if I put them on there a bit like that. Actually, that does look a bit different, doesn't it? I probably put way too much glue on that mat. That's probably what happened there. But I'm going to have to put that there because otherwise we're just going to have the big blob of glue. And that's not going to look good. These are quite cute. These are out of the same die set. And then these I'm just going to cluster like pretty much like I've got them there. I need to wipe my hands. I have glue on my hands. That's the worry. I had a wet wipe and I don't know what I've done with it. And I usually find I've put it onto some paper somewhere. Hopefully that's better. All right, let's keep going. So put that one there. Pop that one up a little bit up there. I might use, I've got more here, so I might, if I need to use more, I will. We'll get that out of there. And pop that one down there. It's really hard once you've done it and then you take it apart. I know Donna G, she, like, if she's got a big one, she'll pick the whole thing up and then tape it together. All right, so we definitely need a couple more. 7, 8, 9, at least 2 more. We need to fill that little bit. Oh, that's the wrong side. We need to fill that little gap. Pop it maybe there. That was indecisive. And then we'll pop another one in the center. Like so. All right. Does that look a bit too much? That one there wasn't really where I wanted it, but. And then we're going to pop a little letter just in under there, I think. So I'll just put a bit of glue on that. Just under the flowers and pop the little letter there. I might put a bit of glue under the other side as well, just to make sure that it sticks. There we go. That should probably have had a dimensional. All right, so there we go. That's our little pattern. Now we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's okay. Excuse me. We're going to put our greeting on here. So what I could even do is fit something in there, but it's not going to go right with that. So I really want to fill the centers of those with something too. And I wish I hadn't thrown the little dots away, because I could have changed it, and I'll think about it afterwards. All right. So we've got a little letter there. We will do a sentiment. So are we thinking? Of course, stylish shapes have come out. I'm thinking that that is a good shape there. All I have to do is find something to fit in it. So let me see what I've got on this. Nothing. And nothing on there. Right, let me find something. What will I do? They're long ones. I don't think that's going to fit. That's unfortunate. Let me get the stylish shapes out again, because I just had this. Oh, fingers aren't working. I wonder if that would just come out of there. So I'm thinking that So Very Happy for You, or I wanted a bigger one, and I was thinking, like, sometimes you would really need, these are a lot lengthways, and I was hoping that that would fit in there. I could recut that part there, but it's not going to work, and I really do want something across there, so that one's not going to work for that. Find another one. We've got some lovely ones in here, haven't we? I'm thinking just happy birthday. Let's see how big that one is before it's quite large. Oh, Molly, you asked to come in and then you asked to go out, you silly willy. Go on. Good girl. Happy birthday might be a bit big. These are large, aren't they? What's this one? You Can Do Anything. I do like that. You're on My Mind. Thank you. I also like this one, which says there are simply no words for this. And I think that would fit across quite nicely. All right, so it's that. Glitter glue is like barely I've heard about this glitter glue, but doesn't it have glitter in it? It does get very sticky and tacky if you don't. Um, all right, so we're going to have there are simply no words for this, or that doesn't, or we can put that one right at the top, which says to a fabulous friend. I think I will go with there are no words for this. And I will do that in I'll do it in the Calypso Coral, I think. And then hopefully I can cut it out. Brand new stamp, this one. You wait, now that I've got it, it won't be used as much. What is that across there? Actually, I don't know that I like that. No, I don't like that colour on there, like that. Fussy Lorraine. It's just too much. Let me use... I'll use Secret C because I love the way Secret C looks on everything. Perfect. Now we'll see what we can... I don't know that it's gonna... Nope, it's not gonna fit on that one. So that might mean I've got to use the really big one, which I'd have to cut down. I don't think I'll go in that one, will it? I'm going to have to sort them out. They've gone into a right mess, haven't they? No. Anyone got any ideas for a... I don't want to do a circle. I might just cut it and put a banner. See if I can fit it in the banner die thing. That might be a plan. Ah, does it? Okay. I'll have to have a look. We've got to go shopping, huh? But not probably for that. Not today. Said to Kevin last night, our food cupboard's looking really bare. Or if I said the fridge, I know this morning, I said the fridge is looking bare. He said it's all looking bare. Because it's shopping day. All right. Let me put this. Go in. Like so. And then I'll chop this one off because Hopefully I haven't chopped that off too much. There we go. That's that. We will put a little bit of colour around the edge. I'm not even going to mention the name of this one. Just enough to take the whiteness off of it. There we go. I think that is fine, and I will pop that up. Right, let's where there, I think. Or there. No, up here. Between those two. How are we going? Oops. So no, 1, 2. I don't like these to sag, so plenty of those. There we go. That is now going to sit on there. Right, what do we think? A bow or no bow? Let's see. Actually, I probably need a bit of greenery up there. I'll see if I can find a bit laying around in a minute. Seriously, Lorraine, you can't do a bow? I'm pretty sure this isn't currant, but it goes well. And I'd prefer to have it go well than put something on that wasn't currant, that didn't work but was currant. Okay, cut that off. Do you think we need a bow in here? Maybe? What do you think? Can pop it there. I just wanted to, what greenery have I got sticking around here? So different to that one. What do you think, bow or no bow? We are going to need tiny for this. Just want to pop. You know what, when you don't want it to stick down well, just a little bit there and maybe a little bit there, and I think we should do that. Bow, all right. Where it is? Do you like it where it is, or? Okay, so that little pink flower's not sticking particularly well anyway, so we'll pop that there, and then we'll pop this one. I just needed that. It was too bare up there. There's a bear in there. Okay, so that looks a bit better. We'll pop the bow. Yes, there. All right, let's do it. One side of that is bigger than the other, so we'll just chop that off a bit. Goodness. Twist it round, and we'll put a couple of glue dots on there. I'll just pop it under there like that. Right, we're nearly done. I'm going to pop some, I've got to put something in those flower centers. So, might be Sue's favourites because that's, what have we got? Pink, and I wasn't too worried about having anything too shiny, if that makes sense. So I'm just looking for something that's, I'm going to use pearls down there, but they're not going to go in the flowers. I just want something to go in there, like some. Anybody got any? What are those? Blooming pearls. There's some little gold ones in there. That might work, or some little green ones. I don't know. They're not in. What are those? No. Well, there's just those little yellow ones. All right, let me see. What are we going to do? Let's see what these little yellow ones. These were party dots. Like I said, probably still not available. They've got little yellow middles. I could make them into little yellow middles. Have a look. Has everyone else got a whole heap of in the middle of the flowers? Hang on, Daryl. Oh, it's pretty stuck. Sorry, I didn't see that. You meant across there. Yeah. I didn't see what you'd written until I'd stuck it down, and I've got 2 glue dots on it. I'm not game. I'm going to be playing with this style most of the week. Actually, that doesn't look too bad because it's not like in your face yellow, but it fills those gaps. And it uses them up. Oh dear. Because I have, looks like I went well with the pink ones. Oh, this is like watching paint dry, isn't it? Sticking these on. I'll tell you what, though, it does make a difference. I hope you can see it too. That one there's, oh, is it going to let me? Excuse me. Oh, come on. I'm going to get really angry with this one in a minute. There. Hang on a second. That's the only trouble with having the fan on in here. The tea gets colder than it normally gets. All right. Just going to pop 3 of these along the bottom. So I know that gives me 12, but never mind. 2. These antique pearls work really lovely with this. And then 3. And just an insert to go, which I will put in later. I'll just stamp something from on here. Probably the other day I used the little dragonfly. I think I used the dragonfly on that. No, I didn't put anything on that one. I just did that. So, yeah. You can put the bulrushes, or I could just stamp one of those into the center of a piece there, so that's where you write. But I will. Can I ask her who? I was wondering if you could add Mum's Addie to our list. Okay, I can do that. I think I know it. And yes, I will do that. I've got something in my throat. Yeah, so yes, I can definitely do that. I'll get whoever does them, because I don't do the lists, but I'll send it, give it to Suzanne or something like that. So that's our little shabby chic-y looking card for today. Different to what I did the other day. This one's more open. I do like all the little flowers. I think they look quite cute. But I also like the big flowers as well. So, yeah, I'm happy with both of those. And I'm thinking that tomorrow we might use maybe a blue or a pink, because I'm not sure now that I want to use pecan pie. Oh my goodness, it's pouring with rain. Alrighty, let me come back up to the top. Yeah, we can do that. That's all right. Here we are. The end of another one. It's absolutely throwing it down with rain. I should be gone by now. Help hubby put the washing out, and then we've got shopping to do today. Today's our shopping day. So you love the little flowers too. Everybody loved the little flowers. That's good. It's rather cute. I probably would have done another color as well had I known I was going to do it that way. But yeah. Alrighty, everybody. That is me for today. Now I'm going to sort out what we're going to do with a whole heap of wet washing. We can probably put the dryer on down at the down in the garage. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're If you haven't already, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe, give me a thumbs up, share if you want to, but that would be absolutely wonderful. It helps to get everything out there. Thank you, everyone, so much. Thanks, Leslie. Um, and I will see you all again tomorrow morning. So, bye for now.